What's going on, you wild movie enthusiasts out there? Your two favorite movie critics are back tonight, and we're talking about a new film just hit digital this past week. We both got a chance to watch it. A movie that we've heard a lot of buzz about, especially around the award season towards the end of the year here. A movie that's set during the Christmas time, so really a good film to watch around this time of year. It stars Paul Giamatti, and it's directed by Alexander Payne, director of Sideways. And this one is called The Holdovers.
Are you trying to lick down my shirt?
No. Yes. You're going to get me fired. This is your Rubicon. Do not cross the Rubicon. The Holdovers.
That's right, Mr. Paul Giamatti is back working with Alexander Payne. If you guys saw his 2004 film, Sideways, they dive into wine country in that film, but basically losers. And then this film, we're diving into yet again another born loser here, being Paul Giamatti's character. He's a cranky history teacher at a prep school. It's Christmas time, and his job is to watch over these kids during the holiday season when everybody goes home to see their families. There's kids that get stuck there, and he has to sit there and watch them.
Yeah, it takes place back, I think, 1970, New England. So it's, of course, winter time, being around Christmas time. And, we're introduced to Paul Giamatti's character, Professor Paul Hunnam, sort of a, old curmudgeon, as you'd say, a cranky old professor. Doesn't want to be there any more than these kids really do. But nevertheless, he's going to, make sure that he's in charge of them, and he's going to, continue giving them little homework, much to their chagrin, and, keep them safe and get them home alive, basically, until until the semester starts and their parents are able to take them back after the holidays or whatever. So that's when we meet the character Angus Tully, played by newcomer Dominic Sessa. He's the main actor here in this, next to Paul Giamatti. This kid, tall, kind of nerdy, an outcast, pretty shy, who we learn over the film has had a tough adolescence. Basically, his father has been basically put in a asylum. He's mentally not all there. He's had some issues, and now his mom is either remarried or going out with somebody new. And basically, he's kind of ditched over the holidays. He's feeling really down and depressed. And that's, starts the relationship between him and Professor Paul. They have this relationship where they butt heads a lot. But over the film and over the, week or couple weeks that the film takes place, they get to know each other, and they find out that they have a lot of similarities with each other. And, Paul sort of takes him under his wing and gets him through this tough time in his life.
Tully is really the main focal point here. Him and Paul Giamatti's character hitting it off, gaining this friendship over time. They kind of bumped heads the first interaction really in class, but them spending time together over Christmas break, they get to know one another, and they find out that they're really alike. They have a lot of similarities and things that have happened to them in their lives. And, throughout the movie, their relationship gets better and better. It's really interesting. The rest of the kids, that are at the prep school over the holidays, you have like the athlete, the bully, and the geeks, and they're all kind of bumping heads. Like, what'd you say to me? There's like fighting all the time. Paul Giamatti, Paul Hunnam has to run in and break up the fight, just like you would expect from like teenagers, always fighting and bickering. But I understand that at the same time, they're stuck there during the holidays. They'd rather be at home relaxing with their families. Instead, they're doing homework. Yeah, the rest of the kids are pretty fantastic. Mary Lamb's character, Davine Joy Randolph, she played like the cook, and her son, the story with her son was really touching.
It really serves as like the backbone, the heart of the film, really, being a tough subject with Vietnam happening around this time period. And, you find out that she lost her son in combat. And that really wears on her character. She's an alcoholic. It always shows her, with the drink and drinking. And Paul, too, likes to drink a lot. So they have a lot of moments where they're late at night when the kids and everybody are supposed to be, sleeping, they're together and talking and, sharing drinks and trying to help each other out, and we find out more about Professor Paul's character. You find out in the film that he was actually kicked out of one of his previous places that he was employed at. And, he had some embarrassing moments. You also find out like the intricacies of his character. Like he has some condition that makes him kind of smell over the course of the day. And towards the end of the night, Tully and him are in the car and he's like, man, why do I smell fish? And Tully, Professor Paul's like, I have this condition, that's why I haven't been able to get close to a lot of women. I'm able to charm them with conversation, but by the end of the night, it never works out because of this. So you kind of feel bad for both of these characters. They're kind of obviously different ages in their life, but like I said, they kind of mirror each one's life off each other. And Paul sees a lot of promise and hope in Tully. He sees that this kid is a really good kid. He just needs to be able to rise above the circumstances going on in his life. And, he sees a lot of potential in him. And it's really the heart of the film. We won't discuss everything that happens here, but it's very heartfelt. There's a lot of comedic moments, but there's a lot of, drama overlaying it too. And it also has a good score and soundtrack. I like the folk songs that they chose for this. It just fit the film very nicely, like when they're making the drive to Boston to go visit his dad. And at the beginning of the film, and the score and the soundtrack, the songs were chosen wisely by Alexander Payne. I love the cinematography, how he filmed this. It looked a lot like a film that was filmed back in the 70s. It just has that look all the way from the beginning credits and the titles. They all looked, like that, like they were back in the day. So I really appreciated that. And I really enjoyed this movie. It was a surprise for me. I did like Sideways, and I did think this was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good, and I was going to like it so much. This is one of my favorites of the year for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely surprising. I didn't know much about this. I watched the trailer before one of the movies I went to see. I'm like, that's kind of weird looking. Like the way that it was edited for the trailer. I'm like, is this a comedy or a drama? And, a lot of people have been talking about this film, and I'm thankful that we got to check this out. Really well done movie across the board. Really feel good, pulls on your heartstrings, everything you want a movie coming out during Christmas. People going through some tough stuff that we deal with as humans and trying to overcome that and trying to be happy and together during the holidays. So it was really fantastic setup. As you said, cinematography was beautiful. I love the opening shots of the school and covered in snow. Remind me of Harry Potter and other movies. Love the performances here. I love Tully. I thought he was really great, young actor. Can't wait to see where that kid's career goes. Everybody else, supporting cast is really great. And yeah, this is something turned out to be way better than I anticipated. And definitely a movie you guys should check out. It's a great film to watch, with your loved ones during the holiday season. That being said, I'm going to give The Holdovers, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 Paul Giamatti eye pieces.
Everything that you said, I agree with totally. MVP for me, acting wise, was Davine Joy Randolph, and I know she's getting a lot of love, the awards already. I know she's nominated for a Golden Globe. I think that her character really, did a phenomenal job. Paul Giamatti, of course, was great. And Dominic Sessa as Angus Tully, he was great. Being his first film, I believe it's his first film. Damn, you can't ask for much more. This cast, they all gelled too. Everybody got along and played off each other well. And also it's surprising to see old Tate Donovan there show up at the end. I saw him in the credits and kind of forgot about him, but when he shows up on screen, I was like, oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
That old rascal's still around. So that was a surprise too. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. It's a feel good one and a movie that I can see myself revisiting around the holidays, a movie that isn't necessarily a Christmas movie, but is under the backdrop of Christmas and is just a really good movie that I can see myself rewatching for sure. So with that being said, I'm going to give Alexander Payne's The Holdovers, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 Angus Tully hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you school bullies out there. What did you like about The Holdovers? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to say subscribe. Also, check out these wild professors on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news and reviews.
If you guys already haven't, please click subscribe. Tell your friends if you haven't. Give this post, a like, comment. We love hearing from you guys. We've been feeling all the love on our pages lately. We love to interact with you guys. So please send those in and we will respond to you guys too. So we want to hear from you guys. Let us know what you guys think of the Holdovers. We really enjoyed it. We hope you guys do too. It's a good movie for this Christmas holiday season. We hope you guys are all doing well out there, and we'll be back very soon with another Cinephellas movie review. So until the next time, I'm Uncle Henry Giamatti.
And I'm Logan Sessa, signing out until the next movie review. Cheers!
Cheers!